Hello. I don't know how old this game is. I didn't look it up. How old is this game? Good evening, Red Rosh. Um, yeah, they're set to maximum. I saw it when I was editing the settings, and I was like, why does it have rat shadows as an option? Maybe it was really taxing on computers back in the day. I imagine that by this point, we can set as many rat shadows as we want. Don't worry about it, it's fine. 2012 was like the best year of games maybe ever. I know a lot of years recently people have been like, wow, we got the best games this year, but 2012 had like some of the most classic stuff. I keep playing stuff and then when I look at it, it's like, yeah, it came out 2012. Oh, don't bring that up. That's literally my most hated film of like all time. Wait, no. Okay, second. My second most hated film of all time. You will not mention it in my chat. Hello, Soul! I am just like immersing in this interesting looking screen. One thing that is less than ideal is that every time you boot this game up, you have to watch like 30 solid seconds of title screens. And I don't know how to make them not do that because you could force them not to play with a launch command in Steam. And I did originally like go to Steam and like install it and put that code in and blah, blah, blah. But then I realized that the one I have on Steam is just the base game and I actually own the big meaty full-on edition, which must have been given away at some point. So I'm running this through the Epic launcher, and the Epic launcher doesn't have custom launch commands, so fuck me, I guess. The French, are the French involved in the, I don't know anything about this game. Just like just to get all of my, so everyone knows where I am with this. This is a complete blind playthrough. There's a lot of games that I've picked up things through the ether by osmosis over the years, but despite coming out 13 years ago and being, I think, quite popular, I don't know anything about this except that I think you kill people, possibly a lot. There are rats in it, and there is a female character who is in like a later game who looks like the coolest bitch of all time. That's all I know. Oh, and there is one guy at some point, maybe not in this game, it may be in an extra sequel, who has magic powers? Question mark? That's literally everything that I know. So the fact that I know that at some point a guy has magic powers means I'm looking at this very dystopian and grunge realistic opening screen and thinking, how do the magic powers come into this? The branch of studio that did this is Arcane Leon. Oh, okay. So this is French? Is it? That's kind of surprising. One thing oh, hang on, I can see what looks like a theatrical poster in the background with a cat on it. So yes, it is French. One thing I'm actually really excited to learn about this is genuinely, like, I'm being careful here because I don't want to say anything too weird that will get haters sent to my address. Fully obsessed with the portraits in this game. You would be. Forgive me for being blunt, but you would be because this is the kind of, this is like Thief-esque, isn't it? It's the same guys. The whole like arcane umbrella. I want to know what is the story here because it looks like the kind of game that has a full-on narrative involved, but I don't know anything about it. Oh, just the art in general. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to I intend to take this fairly slow. I'm going to try and resist the urge to like do speedrun things. I just want to see what's going on. I don't want to push myself. I have in fact run out of... I will be no my smiling during... Yeah, sure. People weren't no my smiling though. How did... Was there a tiny little third eye that was being used? It has the kind of vibe of like Half-Life 2, like from here. The other one, Alien. Yeah, I get you. I guess people could just do that kind of anywhere. I thought you wrote outer wigs. Those bitches could have used some wigs, to be quite honest. Oh, also, the music on the title screen here is not what I'd associate with the genre happening in the background. This is some Lord of the Rings ass shit happening. How's the volume, by the way? Do I need to turn it up at all? It sounds like dead ass high fantasy style soundtrack with... I mean, you don't put a male chorus humming in other genres. Could be a teeny bit louder. I have to tab out, unfortunately, but I will just do that. I want to make sure you can hear what's going on. Okay, the sound does cut out when I'm tabbed out. That's not ideal, but we'll see how we go. I can't run it in windowed because it doesn't have invisible window, whatever you call. Anyway. Oh boy. Okay, so... Oh yeah, what I was going to say was we've basically run out of titles for me to stream that don't involve a skill level. You know, when I was doing like Dear Esther and Abduction and all those other things that I'd been meaning to get to for ages, I was playing a lot of puzzle games that didn't involve platforming and, you know, pinpoint accuracy to disguise the fact that I didn't want to have to do things on stream that required skill. And now we're fully out of that territory. It doesn't have to be easy. Normal is default. Increased challenge for experienced players. A brutal challenge for hardcore gamers. I've been known to enjoy a very hard game experience. I tried to do a full run, like my idealized run of Fallout New Vegas on very hard with survival options, and that was how I preferred to play. Oh, hey Max, is this your first ImSim? I don't actually know how to categorize things well enough. I think so? Can you give me some examples? It may be. Like, I never played the Thief series, obviously. I think you know that, but I'm gonna go with normal. Oh, I did this already. Yeah. Donk. Use your right hand. Oh, okay, I didn't get to read it. You've just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. Oh no! You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector. Okay. What is an in-sim forum topic locked? 3,000 dead. No, I mean, I think it is. The architecture in the background there looks like Kirkwall a little bit, another famous wall city.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
This was Bethesda? I forgot about that.
And we must find a cure. When you are near,
they were
my
the
heart is
publisher,
at peace.
presumably, nothing much else.
Emily and I will count the days until you return.
Oh wait, I know this actress.
Hurry home and bring good news.
That's a human female player character from Guild Wars 2. Another game that came out that year. What a good year. What's her name?
Steady hand.
I can't tab out. I'm grabbing my phone.
Cast off line. Casting off. We're away.
Oh, yeah.
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower.
Falls over.
The Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
This is literally... Oh, hey, you're awake. Shut up back there. Hang on, I'm frantically Googling and closing my multiple tabs of AO3 that were on my phone.
Seal, ready.
Turning on the lights. And she's rising.
Oh,
Oh, at last.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
April Stewart is the name I came back with, and that was absolutely vital that I looked that up. Ooh, plush.
Corvo, she's waiting. You should go see the Empress.
Oh my god, yeah, you're in that era of games where you had to make sure that I know that you had the ability to program things. Hello, Comma Bandit. Hello, SFS. Oh, okay. Mouse is a little, eager, but I will leave it. Watch Officer.
Fair voyage, sir?
Yeah, I like the positioning where you have your gun. This looks like the kind of holster position that would be incredibly difficult for you to draw and incredibly easy for the person in front of you to take. Maybe that's how they do it in this universe. I won't judge. Look how he's just staring at me. Right, so, okay, horrible city, but everyone was like, God, I'm glad to be back. Do you know why you exist? Do you know why you exist? The other guy had a name, and he had, like, instructions. You exist because the guy had to have someone to talk to explain things to me as I came into the game. That is your use. I hope you feel proud of yourself.
There he is. Good voyage, sir.
Okay, first order of business. Can I put subtitles on? Chains climbing relative to camera. Yeah, I'll put it on all. That's just, I usually wouldn't, but as a stream thing, I think it's good to have that on.
Welcome back, Lord Protector.
Carry on. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say on the boat ride in, that did look very London. That is incredibly London. This isn't. This is French. Are you the same guy? They look very,
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you're different. Average 60-year-old man in the UK. Average 20-year-old man from France.
Corvo, you're back.
Hello? Oh, do I have a daughter?
Please, were there any whales? Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide.
You're gonna die in
Do you
like
have
10
time?
seconds, aren't you?
Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Um. I don't know yet if this changes things. This is the tutorial. This is the tutorial that teaches you how to disappoint your daughter.
All right then, let's go see Mother.
Are you trying to reassure me because I was worried I was gonna like slip and fall and kill my own ass during the tutorial, and you're like, no, it's not that bad. I can jump. Oh god, that's. I actually got. Why is that so? Am I made of flubber? I'm sorry. Does this guy have bones in his legs? Woo. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't realize that's what you meant. I didn't realize that did the tutorial. I didn't like understand what that meant.
Lord Protector.
Hello. You're having a
Stop
portrait done of
moving,
yourself.
Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
I thought you meant this
Waste of
currently.
time.
All of it
My
was the
elixir will
tutorial.
banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
Okay. Hey, can I change my mind?
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Hmm. Singing a little song. What is this, Oh, that's like climb over, but I assume you vault it and then drop down. Is there somewhere I can, like, practice that? Okay. I'm just looking about. So the first thing we learned is that there is something called a rat plague, which I assume is as literal as, my god, I've never seen such wrinkly guys in a video game. I could just take that gun, you know. The thing is, I got really used to the... Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll take some acclimating. I got really used to the Outer Wilds jump.
Yes, of course.
Where you hold it down and then release it to jump, which was different from every other game ever made. Oh, are they starlings? Oh, okay. Oh, my kid left. Alright.
She'll see you at once.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is the Empress...
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can.
Did we have a kid
All of
together?
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Hello, are you the villain? Because if someone walks up and insults you in the first 10 minutes of a game, they're usually like the final bad guy.
We should leave them.
Mother's going to be happy. She missed you.
What relationship do I have to
It's a
these
fair
people?
wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Meet the Empress in the gazebo.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point.
Now I know of a place that dealt with
Cowards.
this in
They're
a
going to
similar
blockade us.
fashion.
They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Look, you just need like a really
Are you
big
okay, Mother?
fire.
You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine.
Gazebo is kind of a
Wait,
silly word,
where are
yeah.
the guards? Who sent them away?
Uh-oh.
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What?
Uh-oh.
Emily, come here.
Oh, that was really cool. I need to focus on like attacking and not the word gazebo. Attacks with my hand with either mouse button. Okay. And I don't have a... Do I have a weapon? Okay. I might need to change...
Emily, get behind me.
Can I do them both at the same time?
Look out. Another one. Corvo, thank you. If you had
You're about to get
here...
hit by something right now.
More. Not again. Mommy! No! Get away from her. Corvo!
Why would you slap her and then stab?
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Misogyny just in the chat.
Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
Wait, okay. Wasn't that guy with the medallion
What did you
one
do
of the
with young
people who
Lady
just
Emily
attacked us?
Traitor?
Did he change clothes
Her
really
own
quick?
bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
Why would you believe I did this? Isn't that okay, this is also the plot of Guild Wars factions. Just gonna say that. Very, very different setting, but okay, so that wasn't my daughter, it was the Empress's daughter, and she's no relation of mine, but because I'm the Queen's bodyguard, she probably like sees me as a father. That's my interpretation. I didn't read that, I'm sorry. 6 months something or other. I'm assuming 6 months passed since that happened.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Why is it prompting me to skip this? Ow.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time.
Everyone is so knobbly.
Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. And someone has to take the fall.
I do think they had some pretty good animation
Goodbye,
tech going on for
Corvo.
2012.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
I don't think it needs to be said, but everything holds up really well. And I want to see more knobbly characters in games.
This meal comes from a friend.
Is there a key in it? Does that mean it's a friend who put a key in it? God, slap his balls off! That's very, I mean, I like it. I like really, well executed bleak vistas. There's almost something kind of... What's the best way to say it? I'm just gonna say it's kind of Nazi. Like the layers of walls and the red banner. I imagine it's kind of supposed to evoke that. Bread! What do you know? There was a fucking key in it! Who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run, make for the river, and lose yourself in the sewers. Hooray! You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck, we need you alive. This feels like if you combined Half-Life 2 with Skyrim. And it also, I can't say what it reminds me of without making it sound like I hate it immediately, which I don't. But there's some kind of a tinge that makes me think of BioShock Infinite. I don't know why. And I don't mean that in a bad way, although you like assume that I do.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you. I don't need shit from you.
Okay, there's no guard here, right? Or is there? Okay, there's a guy through there. And here's my weapon. And here is some money. Okay, I'm officially in the game and sneaking. They both have the same sort of off-kilter art style. Yes, that's what it is. That is what it is. It's like BioShock Infinite had that kind of people who look... I can't describe it. I'm just going to have to agree with off-kilter art style. I don't really fault the art style of BioShock Infinite as much as I fault every single other thing. You know what I mean? Stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. When sneaking, your footsteps are muffled.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
What, my execution?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted
So
her
I have to
daughter.
get over there? Wait, should I like save? Yeah, let's actually save. So I've got a save. I'm presuming I didn't do anything thus far that would affect anything. Like, there's no thing in the tutorial. Hello.
Social event.
Hey, thug.
Curse those rich milk bloods for putting me here.
Sure, yeah. Fuck 'em.
As bad as us betting on the
You're out. Good for you. Cut some throats.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the law.
Okay. Assassinate an unaware enemy by clicking, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth and the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers? That sounds not very nice. The final outcome is not as dark. So, okay, I think I've heard vaguely about this, but I'm assuming there is some kind of eventual comeuppance or result if you go around murdering everyone. It's probably like faster or something, but my assumption is that the kind of guy I'm playing, I get to decide how violent he wants to be.
He's gotta be
The solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
I don't like that bobbing. Okay, so if I hold this... Okay. Oh dear. Oh shit, that's my health and it's bad. Should I redo that?
here. I never did nothing. She lied.
Some coins. I can't take their uniforms or anything. Yeah, was that like, did I do that badly? They kind of rushed me. Should I redo that and try not to kill anyone?
Attention.
What was that noise?
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel.
It's fine, you're learning.
And approved
Is there some kind of bad
dignitaries
thing that
only.
happens if I... Is it like Undertale? Like, is it this kind of Undertale thing where if I've killed anybody, some horrible shit happens? I want to redo it. I did make a save. Let's just try another. Oh, let me try it one more time.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. See
You
the
get some
noble
wiggle
lord
room.
attempt to
Okay.
get his head chopped off.
So there's two guys right there, and there's
Us
one
betting on the
staring at them.
dogfights.
Attention. The solitary
Okay,
wing
they've
is
moved
off
away.
limits to maintenance crews, unless
So I wasn't very
accompanied by an
observant
officer of the
first
watch.
time.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
There you go. You come over here. You sit down. I presume they stay unconscious, like, for as long as I need. You can kill a handful of people and it still gets pacifist. Yeah, okay. And the opposite. That would be funny if it was like, no, you didn't kill enough people. Okay, so I'm now learning that I need to be observant for how many guys are, like, in the area.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted
Carry that
to the personnel assigned
bum.
to the event and approved dignitaries only.
You sit with your friend. Sorry, this is a bit funny. This is a little bit funny. Hey, did you notice there's no one here anymore? Okay, wait. I need a quick save button. I'm gonna need a quick save. They wake up perfectly spooning. Okay, where am I gonna put quick save? I might be using this a lot. Should I put that? Yeah, I think I need that on something else. What did I put? Sprint. What did I put that on? You can go there. Nobody's allowed to criticize my key layouts. I have to do this for everything. Let's throw you on that for the time being. Quick save. Oh, no, that needs to be different enter, not main enter. This is great. It's like looking at a fold of your brain. Come on, what's like within reach? Let's try that. Yeah. See if I remember it.
Stupid rats.
Stupid
Plague.
rats. Yeah, you
Bunch
tell
of-
them.
Bunch of
Sorry, it's a little funny. It's just a little bit funny. Okay, bye. What are these bugs? Oh shit, that's a rat squeak. I probably want to not be near them.
Attention. The solitary wing is off
The
limits
sound
to
of the
maintenance
intercom turning on
unless
is like
accompanied by an
no
officer
other
of the watch.
intercom in existence.
Solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's
There was a
notice.
prompt there and I missed it. Hello, scenes. I didn't really do anything yet. I just fucked up a bunch. Whale oil tax. Hold to climb. Oh, I see. They've painted it red, so I know. They painted it. Tin of potted whale meat? No, I don't need. So this is, I imagine this is like original BioShock. You will just immediately use the items. You don't have an inventory to put them in. Money. Pistol. Okay.
Tomorrow's execution will be
Dude, leave me alone. I need to pick up money.
assigned to the event and
I know you're here.
dignitaries only.
You won't stay.
Sorry, it's like game opening fiddling happening here. Oh my god, what's it under? Head bob amount. I need nothing, please. I don't like that. Yeah, there we go. You saw nothing.
I'll flush you out.
he's walking past out there like, what's that?
To arms, bastard!
What? Is he dead? I don't know how I killed him. If he died, I'm not sure what I even did. I thought I was blocking. That sound is awful.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer.
Okay, there's rats that way.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in
A wee
advance.
sit down. It's weird to not have a torch, actually. I'm taking things so slowly. I feel like I should be exploring. I think that's where I came from, right? I came down here. Alright, if I go the opposite direction of the objective. Do I need to shoot these rats? Will they do stuff to me? I don't want to catch the rat plague. Oh, I bet this is just an alternate route in case I didn't want to interact with the other guy. Oh. Oh. Hello, Modfox. This is your favorite game? I had no idea there were that many people that had this in such high regard. I'm taking it very slow, so bear with me. Rats are friends. Are they? Because we keep getting warned about them. I was like, what if they give me a disease and then the game is over? Every time I see a craggy man, my life extends by 1 year.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled.
There
in
is some
advance.
weird bulb that
One
happens
week's
when I get close to things. It's one of Mars's favorite games and franchises as well. Well, I may make my way through the whole series. I really should have been sneaking. Now what I'm thinking is, you have to grab people like alone in order to choke them out. But better than choking someone out is simply not being noticed at all. So I shouldn't be going out of my way to like choke people. Is this too dark? It's extremely dark to me.
Tomorrow's execution will be
I imagined,
restricted
I mean,
to
I thought it was like
personnel
supposed to be
assigned the event and
incredibly
approved
dark.
dignitaries
We can't
only.
see shit, okay. I put the brightness to my usual, like, honest opinion. I can see the darkest symbol, but on stream you kind of can't, so we will just shove that up a little bit. Oh yeah, I can see now. Okay. Unbreakable door. Hello? Okay, yeah, they aren't. I thought they were gonna, like, suddenly come at me or something, like bloodthirsty little weirdos. Ooh. So, yeah, that's the interrogation room. And this is... the prison yard. Oh god. Why are there so many buttons? What if I just don't use that one? Okay, hang on. I could put that on my mouse. Yeah, just bear with me. This is the figuring out the controls stream. I always get this kind of mouse that has a joystick under the thumb.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1
Hello?
week's notice.
Why is there a floating cigarette? Oh, sorry. Sorry, was this yours? Hello? Ooh. I'm just gonna lean to the side and have a little sippy. Don't mind if I do. The cigarette company. I feel like I want to take a screenshot of this and then put that on. Ratty wants Smoko. God, absolutely.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be
Take away the subtitles. I need to take... Oh no, wait. How do screenshots work? In the Epic launcher. How do screenshots work? I don't know. Genuinely, can someone tell me how you take a screenshot? It's very far away and huge, actually. How do I take a screenshot? I don't... Oh man. Why am I playing? I should have just played the original version on Steam, which I know how to use. I'll just have to replay the stream later and take a screenshot from that. And then write, don't mind if I do the cigarette company on it. Oh, no, ignore me. I probably need to use this to escape or something. Come on, hurry up, bounce. Oh, I've got... Wait, what was my sprint button again?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
Windows print screen. Yeah, but then I'd have to, like, go and put it somewhere. Alright, I did this already. There's no one in there. There is some glowing red stuff, but I think that's the hot poker they were using. Find the explosive. Right. Straight up blacksmithing in here. Do you get any improved weapons along the way? Can you like modify your gun to be a better gun, or is it just this is it? Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. So it seems like the Lord Regent is the guy behind this this coup. Sorry, what? Cedric Pay Ravenay? That's not a name anyone has. Manage your supernatural powers. Well, that's an interface spoiler. Audiograph player.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than in two men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Good job you recorded that. The shittiest kitchen ever. Thank you, mysterious benefactors. Oh, a book. Cosmological conditions. The children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. It is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Ugh, I'm starting to think this may not be a very nice place. Oh, hello Osman, and hello Rainbow Dragon. Yeah, a lot of people have come in here and been like, oh my god, I love this game, which is always a really good sign. Carry an empty bottle. Oh, and then I can throw it. Thank you for the tutorial bottle. I thought that was a stack of money for a second. Eat shit. Traffic cones. Okay, yeah, just bear with me. I'm very new to this, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm trying not to murder people. You didn't see anything. Yeah, some sneaking already did go wrong. Where is that guy? Sorry if I switch my viewpoint like a twitchy little rat. I'm surrounded by a lot of twitchy little rats and I'm trying to fit in.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Great world building and environmental storytelling. Yeah, I really don't want to miss anything. Another fine day guarding. I hope nobody crushes my windpipe. Oh man, I could have gotten a bottle to throw at him. See, now I have the quick save button, I am genuinely in danger of pressing quick load instead of quick save. Which I shouldn't do. Any other things that feel particularly throwable? There we go. Smack. Echoes across the walls as I shove my sword back in my asshole. Now, I kind of want to just beat him with it.
Sorry,
unless
not yet.
Accompanied by an
I was gonna
officer of
report
the
that
law.
for something.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
That didn't work at all.
Assassin, help! For the watch! Damn you!
I'm trying that again. I'm worried that I'm fucking up too bad. I can't be going around killing every single person. Would you like a rundown of achievement? Not just yet. I'm just gonna see how I go. Sorry, it says loading and then it doesn't give me a prompt and I keep not realizing it's finished loading. Alright, I'm gonna get that bottle. If there are any tips about how to use distractions though, do let me know. Oh, I don't think I have sprint bound to anything. Sorry, I'm still just tweaking the controls. Oh god. There we go. Grab a bottle and then book it towards them at high speed. Thump, 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 thump. Okay.
Ackworth, lazy slug.
Attention.
Patrol
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Not yet.
crews,
I was
unless
gonna report that
accompanied by
boiler
an
leak
officer
from
of the
yesterday.
watch.
Forget it.
Escort
Just
to
do
the
your
solitary
rounds.
wing
The
must
report's
be
trouble for
scheduled
both
in
of
advance,
us. I'm
with 1
moving.
week's notice.
Get around him! Got you in the river!
Do I have to? Oh man. Okay, well I guess it was 1 out of 2. Yoink. Rainbow Dragon, if I had a controller I would have used it to play Outer Wilds. Which is to say, I do not, but I'm kind of managing. They told you about that like every loading screen, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just
Attention. Tomorrow's execution.
I'm just
will
landing
be
on the sun
restricted
station the
to
hard way.
personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
That's funny. Attendance of the execution is limited to dignitaries only. Okay, so I need genuine questions. If I peek around the side of the corner like that, can they not see me at all? Oh shit. Didn't realize you guys are there.
Watch it!
Ow.
Crush him! Take it!
I'm trying again, hang on. They can see you if you peek too far. Okay. Okay, I'm just hang on. I don't know all the buttons yet. Hang on. I like how you can see my hands holding my weapons, but when it's a bottle or another object, it's just, you know. All right, what does happen if I throw it directly at his head?
Not yet. I was gonna say.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
What happens if I just book it?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just
Hey, what was that? I know I heard something.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Haha! Do you think we can go through the solitary wing alone? I don't know what that means. I feel half like I want to just reach out and grab something from across the room to throw, like, you know, BioShock. Can I stow my weapons if I don't intend to use them? Oh, hello, there's a white one.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel.
Anything I didn't break in here? Oh, there's so many bottles. Thank you, devs. I need many things to throw at people. Now, do I throw it to distract him into the corner, or do I throw it directly at his stupid bald head? Oh, you don't want to look at it? You don't want to look at the funny noise? You don't want to go... Oh, God. I have half a mind to think that everyone in chat is like laughing because there is some incredibly easy way to do this that I'm just not doing.
What was that? What happened? Whacked in the head? I'll fight. He's here!
You moved! How did you do that?
What happened? Whacked in the head?
Uh-oh.
Gotcha now.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Whacked in the head? I'll flush you out. Someone help me out!
Okay, so I can't run up to someone who is dazed from having a bottle thrown at their
Someone's
head
not feeling
and choke
well.
them.
Can't stay hidden forever.
I think his AI was balked and loading back fixed him. Oh, okay. Well, we did it. We actually did it. And the rats are just gonna enjoy themselves. Oh, does it have anything? No. Yeah, it threw me a bit that he suddenly moved because I didn't think that was intended behavior.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted.
Right, there's
to the
one guy
personnel
and there's
assigned to
multiple
the
guys
event
over there.
And approved dignitaries only.
Oh! You are very scarred. Sorry, I know that's kind of a... Bullet. Health. 2 objectives. Okay, I'm getting there. Yoink. Okay. I do not have any... Oh, there's a guy there.
Attention.
I don't have any sense of what the layout of this place is whatsoever.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this very wrong. Can't we just equip ourselves with some rubber bullets or something? Yeah, I can see that the leaning mechanic is a little bit vital. What's he doing?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I'm gonna have so many bullets. I don't want to think about this guy's knees. They must be kind of... Oh God. You don't know where I am. I'm too far away for you to see me. I imagine this is what London was like in the 90s. Pretty much. Alright, so de-aggroing. Can you run away from people and get them to stop? Well, I mean, it worked this time. And are there any other ways of de-aggroing that I'm not aware of?
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
You have to break line of sight. Oh, yeah, no, I remember them mentioning it. Okay, break line of sight and hide. Yeah, I can do that.
I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll flush you out. I know you're here. Keep running.
Okay. Seriously, the sound effect for the intercom sounds like a door opening. Hey, Mr. Bean. Hope your day is going well, being the Queen's protector and not her killer. If you were just running but still in their line of sight, I will not lie. They will follow you to the end of the map. Okay. Yeah, I needed to know that.
This is ridiculous. Stupid rats.
What? Hang on. Where is this guy? Pipe strats. Unbeatable pipe strats. Sorry, you don't get to finish that thought. Open thing. Bullets, health. I don't need to eat whale right now. Hang on, what does this do? Okay, I imagine it opens that door, so I won't touch it. Unless... Okay, no, the person who's breaking me out of prison told me to put a bomb here. They wouldn't tell me to put a bomb there if there was a lever that opens the door. I just sort of thought, hang on, this is one of those games where you can make choices. That's literally the Nazi font as well. This is the choice game, is it? Okay. Jump from the bridge? You guys really can't aim. Oh, you can't see me. Okay, that's fair. Boy, I do love sewers. No trespassing. Oh no, they're onto me. Jesus Christ. Why did it say go to prison? It's not a real video game until there is a sewer level. This is true.
Use some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
Alright, so there's still enemies here, and the rats are currently not on my side as much as they could be. Oh!
Watch for booby traps.
Wait, I stand corrected.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
Can you guys...
Sir Conan.
Can you guys like amass and do something to help me? If you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coleridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deep in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. Okay.
You never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
Cannot be opened.
It is too.
Did I miss a key? I see, they're forcing me to learn how to climb. And they even put food up here as an incentive. Oh. I almost didn't see that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so much more violent than I thought it would be. The bones? Even the bones? Oh my god! Well, the rats were like ignoring me for the most part, but I guess maybe that was because there weren't enough of them to mount a successful attack. Why did they build this sneaking ceiling? Well, I guess it's a good thing the gate wasn't openable, or that could have happened to me, I guess. Is there some kind of mechanic where the rats will eat bodies so that when I kill people it doesn't alert the authorities? Rats are eating our babies. There wasn't enough of a horde to attack you. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty big horde. They have a body though. Maybe they won't see me. If I have to avoid hordes of rats as well, maybe I should be moving before they finish eating that. Rats will eat people you knocked out, contributing to your kill count. I don't like that. That's not... I'm gonna say it, that's not very Fergalicious. Oh god, are they dead? Hey, did you die? Look, if... oh. We only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district. So we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. You guys stay there, and if the rats come for me through this tunnel, you be a distraction. Is it weird to say this is actually darker than I expected? Is that weird? You couldn't afford elixir. There was money like right here. I mean, I expected it to be kind of dark because I knew the city itself was some kind of horrendous shithole, but... yoink. In you go. It can catch you off guard how raw it can be. Yeah, it kind of did. What is this? Interesting. Did you watch the trailers? No, actually, I could have watched a game trailer before coming into it, but I didn't think of that. Should I have retained that body and used it as a distraction? Because I now have to turn a crank. And you know what that means. We all know what that means. Does it stay open? It does. Okay, it was just teaching me the mechanic. There's no rats yet. This reminds me of Bioshock regular flavor, more so now. You know, because there are a lot of weird dead people in that too. And the highlight system is fairly similar as well. Take a little shower. God, people in video games really do not.
Load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
There's just kind of one flavor of asshole in charge of most stuff here, isn't there? Okay, so I have to avoid hordes of rats while I'm doing stuff? Hello, Rover! Yeah, I'm coming to this a little late, but I'm seeing how I get on with it. Do I literally have to, like, distract hordes of rats so they don't eat me? I don't like that. I wonder how they did how they programmed these. You can either avoid or kill the rats. You can just fight the rats. I don't want to do that, but I mean, I guess I understand now why I can hold and throw corpses. Thanks for dumping them down here, guys. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna like let it go just before it clicked into place and then rush through it really quick and then it would close so that the... Oh, those are people! So that the rats got locked out of the room after me, but that didn't work. Climb chains by jumping onto them or pressing enter when near. Okay. Ah, it's okay, I'm not hungry. Hordes of rats are scary. You killed the queen. This is a fun level of in-universe interactivity that is new to me as a streamer. Now, I've heard about this guy. This is one of the guys who has magical powers. Which is a fun addition to what is otherwise a fairly realistic and if rat heavy game. I've literally never known rats be this violent in any other media. Oh, okay. Did it just... Oh wait, how do I... Genuinely, how do I put my weapons away? Is there a stow weapons option? I know that might be weird to ask, but... Bone Charms menu? Bone Charms menu? I haven't tried the quick access wheel yet, hang on. That's because it only has pistol. Okay. So you pick up copper wire and it just turns into money. Bone saw? Yeah, maybe you can't. I thought I didn't have them out for a second there. Oh, hello. What's that gonna set off? Is this teaching me how to set off a trap safely? Yes. They after my lucky bone charms. What are you guys talking about? It's so nostalgic seeing things glimmer from like a distance, just like Bioshock used to do. Oh no, not the sudden ragdoll. Greetings, should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels split. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, is this like a gearing up sequence? That's a fun little secretive hamper. That's fun, but it's gonna kill people. I do like a ranged weapon, however. If... Oh god. Some feet down there. If you use... Since they're giving you a lot of lethal weapons, does that mean that if you do a run where you don't kill people, you are, like, vastly... handicapped? I can't believe the royalists are the good guys. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Everyone's saying spoilers. I was just thinking that because they obviously like named her Empress instead of Queen, when usually this would be a rebelling against the Queen situation. Which makes it seem like... If it was Queen, then you would be inclined to go, well, fuck the royalty, we should have something else. But because it's Empress, that implies someone who was in some way chosen to do it, doesn't it? You know what? I don't know how emperors work. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Why can you blow that out? What does that do? That's concerning. I can't believe I'm in another video game where I'm blowing out candles. Queen and Empress are interchangeable. Yeah, it kind of seems like it. I think it seems like they just chose Empress so that you wouldn't immediately slide while sprinting. Oh, hang on. I can't do that. That's very cool, but I cannot physically do that with my fingers. I literally cannot. The first emperor historically was the Roman emperor, and he called himself that just so that when he went around the law, just so that he went around the law that said Rome shall never be ruled by kings. That tracks, doesn't it? I'm gonna rely on throwing stuff, because I don't think I can pull off a slide. Like, the place I put the buttons, it doesn't work. Okay. Hang on, wasn't the first emperor... Oh my god, it is BioShock. Wasn't the first emperor, actually, like, the Chinese emperor? I just realized that they wouldn't have actually called them that. Oh man, I can't reread that note. What did that note say? I need to read the note again. Do I have them in my inventory? Yes. Look to your whiskey for the answer. No, you don't have to help me. I understand that it's saying to look for some whiskey. I'm just I'm just trying to find it. Maybe I'm blind. I like these funky like somewhat magic lanterns. But they're sci-fi based and not like fantasy lanterns. Oh, that's a whiskey machine. I see. There it is. 451. How do I... Oh, okay, I've gotta do it manually. An incense lantern hybrid, yeah. Dual box with a lot of money. Okay. Man, oh, this... It goes the opposite way? Hang on. What weirdo put that in? Controls... Who the hell did this? So I can't use any of this shit? Wait, what is this? I didn't even see what this is.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out.
Oh my god.
No one from the squad.
The Chinese rulers used to call themselves Son of Heaven at the time.
Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Whoops! Oh, it's a Smeeper dart. Okay, that's good. That's cool.
They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Right.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Emperor?
Where's the guy he's talking to? Oh shit! We can't show that on Twitch. That wasn't a sleeper dart, that was an incendiary bolt. I just shot an incendiary dart up his wiener. SFS told me it was a Smeeper dart. Okay, let me just double check. Gun.
Better not be a joke. I got his legs. Dump you in the river.
This is just a straight up. See, the thing is, I really like shooting people in the face. I'm not used to this, and I need to change the hands that these are assigned to, actually. Keeps messing me up that I'm pressing a different button from the way the hands... Yes. Like, right click is doing the left hand, and I just realized how weird that is. Boo 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 boo. Now it makes sense.
I wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
Okay, there's no one else around this guy, so... I love how it says unconscious in brackets, like, he would say something, but... 2 special darts, one of them is... I see. Oh, it's okay. No, it's fine. I would have just tried it and messed up if I'd done it myself. So, okay, that's... This is just a crossbow. This is... I don't know what kind of thing that is. Can I check what I have equipped? Pistol, crossbow. Okay, so these are all things that are in the crossbow. Regular bullets, crossbow bolts, sleep darts, and incendiary bolts. So the green ones are sleep darts. Okay. Now, where are these 2 guys? Oops. Oh well.
Morris was dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense. Blow off.
This is way easier. Can I just get out? Okay. there spooky wind noise? There's no wind, it's a sewer. Sorry, this is just Half-Life 2. This is very, very Half-Life 2.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne.
So what I did think was, of course, that
any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
What I did think was that you were an assassin by profession, and I've now been surprised by the fact that you are an assassin by no fault of your own, as a kind of, you were framed. Is that like a bin, or is there somebody in there? Can I open it? Probably not. Probably weird that I'm trying. Ooh.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
This still looks great.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you.
Why do I not believe
They
you?
said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, old man, let's go. Lines taken directly from Radrosh's. Oh, I killed one person. Dead or unconscious bodies found. Overall chaos. Didn't kill anyone. I'm sorry. Ghost, never detective. Special actions, open jelly, safe. And then there were special things to find, which I didn't get all of them off. So, wow, I didn't know they had like mission stats, so you can like tally up all the stuff and then replay it immediately in case you're a perfectionist. Well, let's just continue for now. You know how every time we get letters from these people, or we meet up with the contact and they're like, hey, we're good people, we want to be your friends, and we're the good guys. If you've got to keep saying that, it's unlikely to be true. I thought you were the Empress's personal bodyguard / assassin, and then you were framed. They said bodyguard
Half the district marked off
so far.
dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
That's cool. I like how that's the last bit standing of what was obviously a bigger building.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists.
That sounds like a familiar name.
If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
I think everyone in this game is lowborn, so to speak. Yeah, the whole like organization to put someone I understand that they are rebelling against someone who shouldn't be in charge, but framing it as loyalists to the Empress is a little bit really? I could just open this door, dude.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Was that your cigarette I found in the... Never mind.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
Okay. I'm just having a look around. I didn't mean to jump into what you guys were doing. Really? Seriously? That's kind of weird. Emma's Hardware for all your hardware needs. We've been supplying the city of Dunwall with top something shelf hardware for over a century. Believe us when we say that we know what we're talking about. What's that word? Sorry, I know this is like completely irrelevant, but with top something shelf. You don't put anything between top and shelf. Unless it's fucking. We have been supplying the city of Dunwall with top fucking shelf hardware for over a century. That's my headcanon anyway. I don't think I should be here, but I'm addicted to looking around. Okay. See, I didn't have my weapons out, but apparently now that they're out, I can't put them back in my butthole? Top of the shelf. Well, that would make a bit more sense, maybe.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district.
I wonder what I'm going to use this money for.
The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Lydia, I'm sorry. I just wanted a pair. I just wanted a pair. I'm sorry. Hey, can I just take that key off you? No, I just want to eat this. Goodbye. Oh god. Oh my god. Why was that so funny? High Overseer Abram Templeton. It is here that we make our stand as a righteous white woman jump scare. A stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will like, okay, there's been a lot of Nazi-style symbolism in the design. So I don't... There's got to be something... Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just piece together what I know so far. Context Clues says that the state is oppressive because they're using Nazi fonts and red and black signage and barbed wire walls to keep people penned in, etc. So that could be... It could be either side, but the fact that it's already ingrained... Have we got our honor back yet? No, we had a white woman jump scare and now I'm just talking about what I'm observing so far. There is something called the rat plague, which you catch and then die from, but also rats are massing in such huge numbers that they will just devour corpses and potentially attack me. What doesn't make sense to me, I was a fairly high-ranking member of the state before my fall from grace here. But the state itself, as it has always been, not as it is now under duress or whatever, looks like a Nazi state with signifiers to say that this is a shit place. So was the Empress just doing a shit job? Was the Empress fascist? Because the clues would indicate that she was like doing a terrible job. The first thing that we know is that the Empress sent us on some sort of excursion to go to different, I don't know, was it city-states, different nations or something, our political neighbours, and ask them if they knew how to deal with the rat plague, which is killing people in the slums and seems to be infectious, which is supposed to imply that the Empress was looking for a solution and simply couldn't find it. But I am slightly suspicious of this, let's say, only because I know that if you want someone to take on board information and not question it, so you can come back to it later, you make it the first thing that happens. We saw this in Tacoma. Tacoma has a very highly relevant bit of information shown to you at the very beginning before you've even left your seat at the start of the game. And you're supposed to kind of file it away and then not think too much about it. And then when you get to the end, it comes back as a... It suddenly makes sense. But if you'd focused on it, you could have like figured stuff out earlier. So yeah, I'm just very suspicious of the fact that the first thing we're told is the Empress really wanted to cure people and she sent her bodyguard away. Like, I guess that implies that we're the only person she could trust. But why the bodyguard? There's far more appropriate people to be sending on excursions out of the state. What that really seems to me is sending a bodyguard away on a mission like that smacks more of getting them out of the way for a period of time than it does, I actually only trusted you to do this mission. Maybe I'm overthinking it, I don't know yet. There was already a lockdown and martial law in place, it sounds like. And jerkwads are taking over and using it as a means to strengthen their control. Yeah, I'm interested to find out more about how this city was actually functioning. We haven't really scratched the surface yet because we've had to be so undercover that we could only get through a prison and a sewer. So we haven't really seen how it's working and we're just now entering like the world at large. But this is like quite obviously a big call to action that someone would give to sway people to a cause. A series of overseer invocations by High Overseer. I don't know anyone's names yet. I don't even know the name of the guy wearing the medallion who was like evil, who orchestrated this. Sorry, Lydia, what was you saying?
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready.
Oh, do
When
I get
you
a
told
room?
me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Thanks. Do I get like some shelves that I can put things on that I steal?
Is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infection.
I would also see it as an Empress trusts you and she knows that people are looking to wrestle more power from her. If she knew her position was in danger, she should not have sent her only bodyguard to do anything. Hey, Wallace.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him.
Maybe she was not aware it had progressed that far right. I'm just suspicious. Which one was my room? Was it this one? So, whoops! No! I wish I could put my stuff down. I'm in danger of accidentally firing my gun at any moment. I wish there was a game where you could go out into the world and steal things from high-value locations and then go back to your shitty little apartment and put them on display on some sort of rack and admire them. I wish someone had made that game, but I guess it's just not really viable.
Bring them to the city watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Your use key. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's the use key. See, what I just said was Radrosh bait.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we have moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting bloc and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
I like that they've got this entire audio recording in one, oh my god, what are these called? The stamp, what are they called? I know the name of these things. I'm not describing the British Empire's history, I'm talking about just general theft. Punch-out card, thank you. Just generally stealing things within your own city. I'm just talking about thievery. I'm talking about Thief 3. I was making a Thief 3 reference. Da -da 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 -da. Okay. Suspended in the rigging overhead and backlit by the setting sun, the silhouette of one of these creatures makes a moving sight? Misspelled? I'm going to assume that people in this universe don't have particularly good education. I think these are just fiction books like Skyrim. Oh, the second one. Agatha's final passage. I am done with wailing, too broken to continue. Why does it all revolve around whaling here? I've eaten in every port of the known world and sailed the loneliest waters you can imagine. I've seen the cliffs around Pandyssia. I've seen sea beams sparkle in the dark off the Tannhauser Gate.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Glimmer in the dark. Sorry, Glimmer.
River crust infestation has spread.
I think anyway. God, I don't remember. Sorry. That's the one quote everyone should be able to whip out at any time. Sorry, I just stole like a tray. An apricot tartlet for me?
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well...
What?
I'll begin again tomorrow.
Oh, thank you for telling me where my room is. Yeah, I literally forgot already. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here yet. I think I'm supposed to be talking to someone before I come in. And I just started rummaging around for no reason. Ooh, a washroom. Here's the toilet. Nobody shall toilet today.
Attention.
I'm not gonna read.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
That's a toilet. Alright, I should probably go talk to these guys before I start, like, setting up shop. Ooh, a cellar, you say? What is that? What? Sorry guys, I know you invited me in formally, but I cannot keep out of the sewers for more than 10 seconds or I'll die. Ooh. Tons of whale oil. We love to see it. Look. Look. Old Port District Sewer. My name is Corvo. Do they expect me to not pick up shiny things?
Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Hello.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton.
the man of the hour.
Oh my god, you are so
Corvo,
ugly.
I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group.
You're the
And we all
least
act as
trustworthy
equals here.
man I've ever seen.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the
I
Lord
don't
Regent's
like this.
tyranny
I
and
don't
restoring
trust
the throne.
what's happening.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
She's a
We've got
child.
big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes.
Can I have a
Piero's
beer?
as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more.
What just went through my mind, I cannot say, or I'll get banned. What do we got here? These hold up great. Yeah, I could throw empty bottles around. Do they have Diet Dr. Pepper? It was just strutting up to these guys. Guys, can I have a Diet Dr. Pepper, please? They carved the heads out of clay and referenced
Good to have you
those.
with
That's
us.
fantastic.
Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Okay, I am 100% convinced that one of you two is going to somehow betray me before the end of this game. Sorry, I just walked into a bar stool there. Oh, sorry, Wallace. It's because they are presenting themselves as the only solution. And when you do... Why not both? I mean, sure. If somebody comes up to you and... Well, that's suspicious. And is like... You are in a position that's really... Look, you're in a tricky situation. We have the answers. You want to work with us. You'll get everything you wanted. You'll get to avenge the shit and whatever. Is this where I live? This attic? I guess it is. Oh, oh, funky vintage advertising. The only solution is Corvo shaved. Like, if that was real life, if somebody was like throwing themselves at your feet and being like, we need you for our cause and we are the righteous ones and you will get to help our cause and get revenge, wouldn't you be like, I don't know, guys. Sokolov's elixir, which is like the health potion, protects your family from the ravages of the rat plague with a icon of some kind of mushroom. Sorry, I'm just like reading every advert in this game for some reason. Can I get up there? Oh, right. Blue power, best quality, guaranteed done well made. Toe trial bottles. High concentration. Not sure what that is. Bitterleaf crematorium and fluid works? Allow us to remove your departed loved ones? The finest ladies in all the isles. Oh, the cat poster was for hookers. Okay. Disinfecting flush for purifying the air of sickness. Fine quality. And then just the word plague. No one will keep us from death. Cheery. The environments are just fun. Yeah, I'm just like enjoying it. I'm just enjoying looking around. Is this a game where I can like renovate the area and put stuff in it? Because that would be super funny. And then there's a way outside. Good, I need an escape route. Hey, Cecilia, we didn't get to talk.
But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
The only way to help them.
Oh, so I just have this like slightly dingy attic with nothing really in it. A bit sad. I wish I could sneak around and steal things and place them on some manner of shelf and then look at them. Blood from the eyes. Don't do that. Ooh. I can hear rats. The decorator thief? I should just play thief, to be honest. This looks... I'm not gonna joke. I know this is based on, you know, any factory. And God, I love myself an industrial factory environment. But it does... I have to compare it to what I know, and what it reminds me of is the Battersea Power Station. Which looks like that because it was coal powered. I'm not a crow. Corvo is a crow. His name's Corvo. By all rights, the name of the guy from Thief should be Corvo. They should swap names. Okay, some lore. I don't have time right now, but... Call to the spheres? The outer spheres? What a nice looking pillow. Oh yes, I read this already. Sorry, I'm just gonna steal your shit. Why? Oh shit! Fucking Jesus! Nobody clip that. Nobody clip that. Promise me you won't clip that. I can play video games. Piero, by any chance are you a guy whose face looks like it was modelled out of the chunkiest clay in the world?
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Oh, you're a nerd.
No! This cannot happen now the tank of whale oil is running.
Uh-oh.
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful.
Oh, that's the mask I'm gonna wear, because I've seen it on the cover of this game.
There's a terrible mess.
That sounds, No, you don't understand. I have to play the game perfectly or no one will want to watch me anymore. You don't understand. Oh, do I have to leave through the other door? Sorry, I'll be having these. I fell down earlier, so I need to eat something. Oh, so Sokolov's does protect against the plague. Is this telling me that the Solokov's potion restores health, but Piero's potion also restores mana? That's a portal. That's a portal from the game portal. The door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard. Proven to be a safety hazard. But for me, this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the door frame into a window of sorts. What are you talking about? Soul Waspman, I can't believe you did that. Hello, Bjorn PFG. How's it going? Oh my god, stop clipping it! You know, you're making me look bad. No! Oh, the maid jump scare, thank you. I'm really glad you did that one. That was really funny. The dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers. Handling of the dead, including those with late stage plague symptoms called... Oh my god, are Weepers a new enemy type and they're like zombies? I didn't know how many things were gonna be trying to kill me. I thought it was just assassinating people. Huh, a natural philosopher. That's interesting. Guys, you guys want to like just really quickly check for me? How do you tell the gender of a whale? If you were gonna do like a check over of a whale and you for some reason had to determine its sex, what is the procedure? If I jump down the stairs, does this explode? It's reminding me that I can throw it. The udder, right. Same as humans?
Perfect.
Look at crotch.
Just get it near
I like how those answers just got like very, very slightly more explicit in sequence. I just wanted to see what would happen. It was literally like, by the way, this is how you drop it, and this is how you throw.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it near the receptacle. Magnetism will do the rest.
You died like 5 seconds ago in an alternate timeline.
Thank you, Cole.
You should be grateful.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask...
What they have done here is...
If you just hold still, fit must be precise.
Ooh!
There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment.
What they've done here is they've created a situation where I
now?
feel
I could create more for you.
completely justified
Upgrades for your gear,
if I were to
weapons,
start assassinating
munitions.
people on my
Our
missions.
situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Ugh. Yeah, like, if I wanted to go out there and start trying to right a wrong, as it seems I am, they've made you feel like you can go around murdering all the enemies. And in any other kind of game, I would. Were they intentionally making a kind of subversion of, you know, the general trope of just going around killing everyone? Like pre-Undertale? Because there's really vaguely no reason to do it, unless you have foreknowledge. You'd be morally like fine because these people are all part of the estate's takeover. Do I pay you money? Oh, I do. Oh, you can buy sleep bolts. Cool. Okay, that's Bioshock. A trap. That'll probably kill people. Upgrades to all my weapons. Well, I'm going to focus on the sleep dart so I can try and be less... He explicitly told you to loot everything. Yeah, sure. That's one thing I'll be ruthless about. Equipment upgrades. I have 822 coins. Okay. I don't want to do that, really. But if I'm going to start shooting... Can't I have a different button to hold? Okay, those would be good. Sparing or killing is a stat that is noted by the game. Yeah, I noticed. I'm pretty sure that from what I've picked up and people have been giving me hints, there's a difference in how the game ends depending on whether you went around murdering everyone or if you tried to be as sparing as possible. And one would assume that the ending where you kill as few people as you can, and there was something that was indicated how chaotic things got, maybe that plays into it. You would think that doing that would cause you to get a better ending in some way, because that's how it usually works, but I mean, I can't really assume that's true. I feel like I should have one of these, but it's also quite expensive, and I want some upgrades instead. Bone charm capacity. I don't know what this is yet. Yummy bone charms. Okay, what if I just like start by focusing entirely on sleep darts? So I can just start going around putting people to sleep while still getting the fun of using a weapon.
Something tells me we're going to get along splendidly.
Oh, thank you for following. Beyond P... Oh, sorry, I didn't read it fast enough. Beyond PFG. Oh, that was my 150th follower. Look, there are sleep darts on the screen right now. Yay! 150! That's so neat. Thank you. Yeah! Sleep darts are the emergency I've cocked this up button. If I'm gonna lean into being non-lethal, this is the only thing I can use. But that sounds really good, but then again I could just reload, but maybe I don't wanna. I'm gonna just go with this. Wow, that's a violence. You can't afford this. I like how it does the... Twitch just like sets follower goals by itself. I don't like do that intending to make... It wasn't me who was like, oh man, I wish I could reach 150 followers, but I'm glad it does that, because otherwise, you know, I wouldn't see the big happy arbitrary goal. Exactly! Exactly. Okay, let's get as many of these as I can afford. That's fine. And okay, I might as well buy one of these. I feel like you should have one. Here is a guy getting electrocuted to death. Yeah, it's BioShock. I get it.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep.
Okay.
Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yeah, I have pretty much looked around, I think, already. Did you have to say it like that? Well, off I go. Not to be that guy, but I can't help but notice that pretty much every character doing anything is a man. Like, we can't, like, ignore this, right? I'm a guy, everyone else is a guy. The only women have been a maid, the woman, Cecilia, at the inn. I don't know if she's, like, the Wallace's wife. And the Empress, who got murdered 5 seconds into the game. I'm just saying women are like a couple of random helpers and put in the beginning to make the game probably seem more even-handed than it actually is. Women is DLC. Yeah, see, the thing is, that's like I mentioned at the beginning, there's very few things I knew about Dishonored going in, but I have seen a woman on the cover of something to do with this game, and she looks like the coolest woman I've ever seen. So I'm not judging it too harshly, because I know there's a really cool woman in this somewhere, but the fact that you're forced... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the other woman who is, you know, the little girl who was kidnapped and is now someone we have to save, so, you know. I'm just saying, just pointing it out. What did that woman look like? Are you talking about the other game? literally, I don't know anything about this series. The woman I'm talking about is a short black pixie cut black woman wearing a very snappy red tunic. Yeah, I think it is the DLC for the second one. But, I mean, it's the same series. That's what I mean. Yeah, I didn't say it was related. It was directly for this game, but it is in the same universe. That's all I mean. So I'm not judging it too harshly in the sense that the series itself has a cool woman in it somewhere, which is fun to look forward to. Oh shit! I'm having a dream. I thought it was kind of funny that there was a floorboard missing. Also, I don't specifically need to play as a woman, but the game has very specifically made every single character just in the world male. This is neat. It's kind of like it's excusable to do this as a sequence here, but by the time that Fallout 4 came out and they were doing this kind of shit, it was no longer acceptable.
Hello, Corvo.
Hey, it's another bloke.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role.
Oh, Sins is twirling their hair at this.
For this, I have chosen you.
Is he hair twirlable? Are you gonna give me magic powers?
And this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond.
Okay, we're Bioshock Infinite again.
That we can call magic. And now,
hey, look, it's the Eye of the Universe.
Will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me. I can teleport? Oh yeah, there's my mana bar, which was hinted at in the description of an item earlier. Hold to aim, release to use. Okay, I see, right. The true game begins now. Looks like a plane. That looks like a giant bug. What is that? I like the one out there that's like having the time of its fucking life. Whale magic. You know how whales fuel teleportation. Whale, 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 whale. That's a whale? Oh! It didn't look like one, is all. That's, the one woman we knew. Okay. I mean, we kind of knew that. Like, she's dead. Unless you mean, you know, the little girl. Yay, mana potion. It's literally called mana. I was joking. I was joking about it being, oh, it's like a fantasy game and mana. That was a joke. Everyone's loving this whale. Can I zoom in? What was my zoom in button? I want to zoom in on the whale. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How about this? Doesn't work. I guess it's because I'm not wearing my special boy helmet. Oh yeah, now you can kind of see what it is. Everyone's loving the whale. Okay, Emily. Who are these guys? Well, 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 if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. They say that you're dead, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I could figure out that you weren't going to be having the best time.
I don't want to fall in there, but what happens if I do? Oh good, it wasn't my blood. Okay. I'm not gonna make Outer Wilds references every time I see anything. I'm not going to, but I am thinking it very loudly. Rainbow's just yelling white holes in all caps. You're the bastard that did this to me, I think. And he has got a lot of black and red items. And he's wearing very Nazi-esque kind of attire. Look, I'm messing this up. Look, fuck you. Fuck this. Give me your fucking money. Batteries. I like the really long... Okay, I don't know what this is called. I'm sure this has a name. You can tell me what it's called if anyone knows. Oh! Oh my god, what are these? Half-Life 2 mentioned? That was Harry Dubois. That is Harry Dubois. These things are sick as hell. Oh my god. I want to do that so bad. I'm sorry, I know they're killing civilians, but I want to do that. Oh, that's a little difficult to aim. That's extremely Half-Life 2. The gaze! No, look at that whale. The whale has got some symbols on it. Is there some kind of achievement for using my power to land on the whale? No. Sprint down the fucking stairs, you idiot. What was that? Oh, that prompt keeps... Oh, sorry.
In the days that follow,
hello. Thank you for the tutorial.
Great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this.
This is just Mad King's Clock Tower. It is actually.
Molded by my hands. With this heart,
what if I don't want that?
Secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes.
Find my runes.
Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Why? Oh, jeez. Equipping the heart helps you locate bone charms or runes. It beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you click while targeting a personal location. Okay. Oh, that's gross. It's got all clockworks in it. This is the heart of someone who goes to Ren Fair. So, Osman, you cannot just quote the thing and tag my name like that. You can just play the video. It's a redeem. You can make that happen on screen anytime you want. I like how there's water here. That's fun. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this is a very whale-based economy, isn't it? So it's beating, but I can also just see where it is on the HUD. Oh, that's a room. Sideways. Horse! Oh. I can hear a siren. Is that in the game or is that just in real life? I can't tell. Oh. Oh yeah, so it's not a reference. It's not a reference. But there was one other thing I wanted to say about Outer Wilds. Or maybe a couple of things, which I finally remembered just now. You know how I kept saying it wasn't possible, so I wasn't like convinced of this, but I was paranoid for a lot of the time I was playing it that something was alive inside the stranger with me. It may be tampering with the dam, stuff like that, which is because they kind of encourage you to be paranoid. But I did say there's no way there could be anything here because they made it quite clear it wouldn't be possible, basically. So I didn't think there was, but the paranoia stayed. And I can't remember when this was, but I swear there's a point where I mentioned I could hear whistling. And I genuinely, I think twice, thought I could hear whistling coming from somewhere nearby me while I was exploring. I think it was the houses in the gorge. I genuinely thought I could hear someone nearby. Why would they be whistling? No reason whatsoever. It's a very specific thing to whistle. No one would have been making incidental noise. I did think it would be really cool if this isn't the style that the game took, but having somebody who is taking actions aside from the player, who is going through several motions that would repeat, you know, every cycle. I couldn't get it out of my head that if there was someone there, they would be going about their business, whatever it was. Maybe starting at the dam, doing something there, and then weaving throughout the entire world that you would just happen to bump into at some point, or you would have to see them like G-Man style from across the thing. I kept thinking, like, I am so sure they didn't do that, but what if they did? What if I am just like silently passing by someone who is actually taking actions aside from me, and it's by pure luck whether I notice them or run into them, because they would be doing something, a certain set of actions on a repeatable loop, so once you learn what they do you can go and like look at them doing it. It wouldn't work because then you get to interact with them. It would be really complicated, but I kept thinking, what if that's happening and they're whistling to me?
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Okay, why was that? Was that the Empress's voice? Okay. Yes, thank you. I mean, given how many female characters there are, that wasn't a stretch. Strokes my rune. Throwing the menu at me. Oh, okay. It's BioShock. Go to the powers section and exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Okay. Oh, okay. Bjorn, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you again soon. Ugh. Ooh, dark vision. I could turn the brightness down again. bend time. If you look at the male models and number of voice actors, I'm pretty sure there's only like 5 dudes. That would make sense though. Like 5 dudes can do quite a variety of verses. More ethical than Adam. Well, it seems like it, but it is also called a bone charm. So where are they getting the bones? Wind blast. Oh, jeez. Increase my health. Oh, you can just be really killing. Jump height is increased. Ethically sourced human bones. So I could get dark vision. Allows control of animals and humans. Okay. You can answer this. I want an answer to this, please. If I use possession to control another human and then force them to murder someone, does that count as me committing a murder? Because I presume they die and yes. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That would be a bit of a weird get around if you could just get away with it. So I can increase my health or get dark vision or save it. I mean, I guess I'll just get dark vision. Seems like the standard thing you're supposed to do. They also projectile vomit everywhere. People die when they are killed. Oh, I can see living beings do solid wood. Now that's good. I did not realize just how much like Bioshock this actually was.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
Okay.
And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Question. Who does the voice of the outsider, and is it the same guy who does Cicero? Chaos isn't tied to you directly killing people, it's tied to how many people have died. Ooh, okay. I'm trying not to say it, but that is the fucking eye of the universe, I'm sorry. These aren't real, are they? Oh, they are! Okay. Let's grab these fish. Mystical fish artifact. Okay. Mystical rat artifact. Lots of stuff. Was Billy Lush the guy who was Cicero in Skyrim? I'm just curious. Do. Did you get the definitive edition of the game? It explained the bone chomps. Oh, are they separate? Yes, this is the definitive edition, which I discovered after installing it through Steam. I actually owned on Epic, which I think because it must have been a free game at one point. I don't think I purchased it. So I swapped over and now I have it as an Epic game, which is still really pathetic to say out loud. Excerpt from the Ramblings of a Street Denizen, the Journal of Granny Rags. Bones! Oh, okay, so Granny Rags is another person that was chosen to have these powers. Okay. Whale artifact. More bone, lots and lots of bone charms. Does the definitive edition have different mechanics or something, or does it give you extra stuff? Okay, here are all my weapons. And then powers are also on there too. Okay. So this hand... Okay, wait. This is always knife, and the left hand is always device or a power. Ew, don't speak to me like that. That turns off and on. You can point the heart at any NPC in the game and it'll comment on them. Okay. All of them. Why is everyone emphasizing all of them? What do I want to do? I want to see what the... inventory? Okay. Oh, I've got a lot of coins now. Gadgets. Okay, ammo. Very loud. Alright, so these were upgrades. The whale artifact enables an additional bone charm to be active, as does that, and that, and that. And then it's the one I bought. Okay. I'm going to remember that, Supreme Mr. Bean, by saying bone charms in my head. Okay, so this is how I, like, make a build, I guess. White rats won't attack you. White rats can be consumed. Reduce damage from explosions. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Bone charms, yeah. Bone charms. Enemies miss with arrows and bolts. I bet people use this Raven Bone Charm for some kind of incredibly wacky speedrun bullshit. I bet there's some kind of weird stuff that this enables that's part of doing things in the most insane way possible. Swim speed increased. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Can we write that down? Can somebody write down? Hang on, I'll just type it out. Give me a sec. I want that as the raid message. That's my raid message reminder. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Good lungs. Win sword versus sword contests. Oh, okay, there's a lot of these, and I don't know. We haven't seen most of these things in gameplay yet, so it's difficult to tell what's, like, the best thing. Can you guys just tell me what are good bone charm powers to have? I didn't mean to add that. What are the good ones? Just yell what your favorites are and I'll just use those. I might as well pick that because that just says things are better. That sounds like it's decent. Why not? Just in case. If I'm going to be doing mostly non-lethal, then the stuff that makes you kill better isn't as useful. Anything that stops you getting shot as you run away. Ooh, okay. Guess I will pick that one. I can pick a lot of these. I don't want to consume the white rats if they're friends. Let's go with that. I got to pick most of them, actually. Okay. Alright, I now have magical powers. I'm glad I know how to put those away. It always makes me a little nervous when I'm playing a...
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
I forgot what I was saying. How do I equip the heart thingy? There it is. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot what the button it was. Oh god, I'm gonna pick this all up again. Ah! Not now, Granny Rags. I've got to recover my. Ah! I'm sorry. I literally just pressed the wrong button. They made me use the keys the other way around for like a few minutes, and now I can't remember how to press buttons.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore.
Somewhere in the
That's what he
basements
says.
below.
Says he was in the
Hound
Navy too
heals
long.
hound.
Can you believe it?
And money changes hands.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built
She
from
hides
those
her
rowboats.
hands.
Where does
They are
Admiral
raw
Havelock
and
find
scarred
these
from
people,
the
I wonder?
washing.
Okay.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Bestial test still resolutely not passed.
Good day, Master Corvo.
I don't remember where anything is. I remember that room. Oh yeah, that's sorry. I need to just have a bath before I do anything.
Be advised, the river crust.
The river crust. Is that the name? Is that the name of it? That's fucking amazing. The river crust.
Recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Well, let's get down to it.
Your
First
head
off,
is so
I know
small.
that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne.
Okay, now it's Oblivion.
To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
That's something a good guy says.
Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you
Okay,
can.
cool. So I have my mission
He's a
objectives.
master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
I'm kind of suspicious about Lydia's heart information. It made it sound like there was some double dealing going on. I don't trust any of you people, even slightly. The exquisite tall boy? What? Me on Tinder. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to formulate a joke and I was too shocked. Is it Lydia or was it Cecilia who had the suspicious message? I wasn't sure. They're the good guys. I don't believe you. Good guys don't adhere to the divine rule of kings. We should probably dissolve this system and instead have some kind of electoral government. I like how much that looks like okay, this scene right here If I could take a screenshot, I would. This exact viewpoint, this is any road in London right now. Anywhere. This is what it looks like. Down to the pixel. Like a democracy? Doesn't that sound like a fancy little idea? Including the tall boys.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Okay, an additional mission objective has hit the Pentagon. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the bone charms button. I forgot to equip them! Ah. I'm just taking all the passive ones, which is usually what I do in games generally. Oh wait! I'm missing one.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Pierre's dreams.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, I know it's kind of silly to say something is disgusting in a game like this, but there's a rune. I'm gonna run towards it with complete abandon. Half expecting it to not let me do this, but apparently it does. God, that's disgusting! Sorry! Sorry, but it's horrible. Creatively defeating enemies or moving through the environment. Possess rats and fish. I had no idea that this game was this versatile. I thought it was just assassinating people. Press J to acquire powers. Well, I might as well increase my health. It's like you can get incredible magical and you can just have more health. Okay. Oh, that was an objective. I didn't realize. Alright, well, let's just swim. Can I sprint in the water? No. Right, I need to go back up and get a bone charm I missed. In my haste. Ugh! Some fucking fish. What is that? Let me see it. What is it? Oh god, It's a cooked up eel. It looked kind of too long to be a piranha, but then I saw it had like some pretty nasty teeth going on. Okay, how do I get to my... Me! Yeah, it's you! It's like if a catfish didn't know what a dentist was. Which is not you. No, that's not true. You go to the dentist all the time. Too much, in fact. Okay, where... Missed that. Yeah, Scenes is a catfish, and they had 2 rods put in their teeth yesterday. So they are going to the dentist, like, almost too much. Am I missing something? Oh, now I've got 7. Okay. White Rat's friend. The running noises. Oh, I'm actually... I thought that was me breathing from running, Cecilia. Let me check my tasks. The pitter-patter of middle-aged feet. Eliminate High Overseer Campbell and spare Captain Curnow because he's going to get poisoned. Okay, so the big question is, when somebody is the... Sorry, I need the stairs. When somebody is the high target of a mission and it is my objective to assassinate them, the big question, of course, is, do I have to assassinate that person, or do they come under the you don't have to umbrella? God, that's beautiful. They were doing some crazy lighting effects back in 2012.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the...
Oh, that's right! I have a shit ton of money!
Going with the best gear.
Where was he again? There are many ways, Ed boy. Oh, she's shut me out. Okay. Oh, God, where was the... Oh, he's right here. Right. Can I use the machine? Sorry, I'm just liberally selling shit from your house. Piero, hope that's okay. I'm taking your key.
What can I do for you?
All right. What do I want? Oh, that's right. I hadn't bought it. Okay, I will buy that. It's probably good if I want to shoot people with a dart. Now, the sleep darts that I'm speccing into are fired using the crossbow, right? So crossbow upgrades. The bone jam capacity upgrade. I don't need it right now. I'm just thinking about crossbow fast. That sounds pretty damn good. Let's stabilize accuracy on that too. And then buy a few more of these. Okay, gosh, I have so many. I've seen the ability to do so many different things. Oh, did I not use this?
Does part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating that the spirit is never released into oblivion. I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Well, don't do it then. Just be normal, forehead. Alright, let's try and do a mission.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Roughly speaking, by the way, how long would a mission generally be? I might get I might not finish it this evening, this one mission, if it's long. 30 minutes? Ooh. I might just get in there, look around.
Go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not
I don't know if we'll get to the end.
Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's
Because I'm probably going to take a little while, to be honest.
Still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Press J for objectives. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. He is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally, Martin's being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. Alright, I will leave you here, Samuel, cooking your rat skewer. Is it okay to eat the rats if they're, oh, hi. If they're, like, diseased?
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
How did it pass me by? All the others.
What is it?
Sickness.
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
Well, that's sad.
One, two, three. Good. Keep them coming.
So now I have pick-upables.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
I'm presuming these guys don't... I don't have to knock out general guys, right? It's just the guards?
I think my wife and I will be able to ride this thing out. The plague has to pass eventually.
Yeah, this is just some dude. Pick-upables and teleport, the world is your rat.
The overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our
One, two, three, heave!
generous loan of their services.
You don't see nothing. Where is he running? Ow. Alright, let me redo it.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered
I can't help you.
to enforce order
I don't know this area.
whenever and wherever necessary.
We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
How did it pass me by? All the others, gone with the sickness. Half the city's dead.
Sneaking. Oh, there's one. I didn't need to buy it. Okay. Rat burning? Yeah, that. Okay, tutorials, I get it. Disable it by removing the whale oil tank. Possess a rat and use the small tunnel to the left. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do. You need but to think of them. Well, I'm right here with the tank. Oh no, this is a spare one, sorry. Okay. Okay, let me just, I want to deal with these guys over here as well. This is still funny to me. Woo! Woo! Oh, there's 3 of them. I thought there were 2. You didn't see nothing.
Huh? What the fuck? 2 arms!
Ow!
Watch it!
I can feel the great age ending. They are burning ways.
Just read your mind as I die. So, clearly I could do most of this by shooting them with sleep darts. But that's kind of like a... That's something that will always work, that you have a finite amount of. I can teleport, however.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Okay, I'm just getting used to it. Just getting used to it. No.
2, 3, heave!
Do they run out of bodies?
1, 2, 3, heave!
Hmm.
One, 2, 3, heave!
Yeah, I actually just need to like sit and observe what's going on around me. Why am I sighing? Oh, is it because of this?
1, 2, 3, heave!
I mean, I could just... Wow, apparently I have the shittiest aim
in the entire world ever recorded of all time. There's something like 20 different ways a particular conversation can play out depending on what you do. Jeez.
You're gonna bleed.
It's telling me to use blink because I did so shit at this. I'd like to, but I wasn't sure how to use it in this instance in a way that would help. Okay. Can I climb up the building? Is that what I'm actually meant to do? Or is that just telling me where it is for later? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, okay, I can actually make my way around. I see. I thought it was like a keep it in mind for a bit later on or something. A bone chim. Could use some rat skewers actually. Darren and Gwen. Good for you guys. I will say the cityscape is really sprawling. They did a really good job making it feel pretty huge. Whoop. Whoop. Okie dokie. Okay, I have got to do something about these guys. Rune over there, bone charm in there, but I can't reach it. This is just a street.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report
Oh,
all deceased
thank you for the reminder.
dead count.
I should have a redeemable to save like Veggie does. That's Grandma Rags or whatever. Hello? Was that literally just showing me that I can get up there? Reeds. Looking around, my beloved. What an awful place to live. You're now gonna say like, just like real London or something. Oh, don't mind if I do the cigarette company. I feel really bad about the ones where I steal it and just immediately sell it for money.
Yes, I would indeed.
Hello.
Dear? Is
Ugh.
that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Gentleman caller.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
Let us in, Granny. I bet you can't even hear us.
Granny.
She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's been digging for 80 years. Must have found something. Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, Slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rules. I know you're here.
Just checking. Just making sure you can, like, talk to them.
Just Bottle Street rules.
Is there anything I can throw? Do you have any throwables, Granny? Got any, like, stuff you don't need?
Come out with me instead. Granny.
I'm a little bit uncertain about how to do stuff when there's a lot of guys. Oh, no, I need throwables. There's a lot of guys who are standing near each other. I'm not sure what to do. I can't, you know, go around suffocating one guy and then having to use sleep darts on every other guy that was near him.
Open up. Open the damn door.
They didn't even hear it. I really don't have this. Well, they don't care. They really don't care. Well, they're providing me with sleep darts, so maybe I should just do it.
Let's get this guy! Kick in his teeth!
What the?
I nearly died, but, you know. I guess it worked.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Why shouldn't I kill them? Wouldn't it be improving things generally to kill people who are being assholes?
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered...
Yeah, they did something fire-related.
Brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. If I was a birdie, I'd want that. Yes, I would.
What is this? The Freaky District.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor.
So even the character that's an old lady has to be
watched her
defined by
consider
her
them all,
attractiveness to
measure
men,
their
huh?
worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Instead of rune, they should call that the monologue button. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Well, thank you.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, garbage.
Birthday gift.
All of it.
Tis another rune.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that Slackjaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale.
We really are just
Do you remember my doctor?
powered by
dear?
whales
Dr.
for every
Galvani?
single thing.
Now there was a clever
What's
man.
gonna happen when we
He's
run
got
out of
all
whales?
sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first.
The outsider appears like an unwanted pigeon. This is so amusing. Unwanted pigeon. Pigeons
Now
are like
run off.
very rarely
My
wanted.
baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Was she talking about pigeons? What did she give me? Why did she say it was an outfit? Did she give me an outfit? Fashion? Anyone? Fashion? Swing your sword faster. Now, I do think that slowing down time sounds like a pretty good thing to have. It's like, for being an assassin, that's kind of like priority 1, isn't it? I wonder what these things are.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area.
Feels like something they
when
would put a
motorized
guy
carriage
inside.
or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be
A
advised
stilt
that
walker.
Such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Right, just gonna test this out. I presume when I remove this, someone will come and investigate. Oh shit, rats! Oh, they want it in real bad. No one cares about this. Okay, that was easier than I thought it would be. I think it really is time I need to wind up. I'll just have to do it in the middle of this, but you know, not everything can be neatly arranged around certain missions. Just give me a second. I need to make sure that, yeah, Veggie BL Tale is streaming. Let me just head over to them. Okay. Right, yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to type my... Oh, it's Interrobang. Goodbye. There we go. My schedules are posted on Blue Sky if anyone wants to make sure... yes, thank you. Anyone wants to make sure they come and see what I'm up to. You're stuck in an ad. Oh, yeah. I have to wait for a second. Don't worry. It'll be a minute. That's like an actually really good reason to have the goodbye send off command in case that happens. I don't even know how to control how the ads work. I thought I set it to like as small ads as possible. It seems like they run anyway, and I really don't understand how they work, unfortunately. But yeah, if you want to catch my next stream, I'll be back a little earlier on Sunday, which is when we do interactive Sims game, and it's the place where you can start using up any channel points you might have. So please come along, because I think it's a really fun little thing that we do. And then I'll be coming back to this next week. And yeah, as Mr. Bean said, this is the raid message, if you guys wouldn't mind grabbing that. Yeah, goodbye to everyone. Did I say goodbye? Good night. Radrosh and Max and Mr. Bean and anyone else, thank you very much for coming. I'm gonna send off the raid. I'm gonna send you to my friends Fivetail and Veggie BLT. They are playing through Blueprints, the new hot puzzle game everyone's enjoying. So yeah, they're amazing streamers. I hope you have a great time, and be sure to spam them with the raid message when we get there. But yeah, thank you for coming. Bye bye.